What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video. This is the second one for today. It is a Scottie Pippen build. I have been grinding it out yet again. So the first one was a Michael Jordan build. Gotta go back to back. Gotta get his teammate out here, Scottie Pippen. So unfortunately, Pippen has a 7'3" wingspan. Now the limit in the current builder is you can only have a wingspan 6 inches bigger than your height. So we got to stick with 7'2". He was 228 pounds, so we got that on there as well. 6'8", 7'2", 228. Small forward, obviously. So this is looking pretty damn nice, if I do say so myself. And here's how the build is looking. So we've got a 75 driving layup, which gives us layup, mix master, physical finisher, and float game all on bronze. So it'll get you by. But 93 dunk at 6'8" is a little bit better than 93 dunk at 6'6". So, you know, that's kind of what we're at. So MJ in my last build had a 91, but used the build specialization on finishing. This one, you're using the build specialization on defense to get perimeter defense up to a 92, so you got gold everything, except obviously a movable enforcer, which you'll need 3 cap breakers to get strength to 85, which you can get. So this is looking pretty damn good for a Pippen build. 53 standing dunk, 74 post control. I can't lower that because then strength goes down, so he's kind of stuck there. However, this is more than enough finishing for you, especially if you're looking for those Pippen-esque posterizers. That one dunk over Patrick Ewing, if you saw the thumbnail, oh, great dunk. He was a very good dunker and got overshadowed a lot of the time by Michael Jordan, you have to admit. So, he wasn't much of a mid-range guy, but he could hit a fair few threes, so we've got him at a 78 3 ball to get set shot specialist on silver, and obviously 68 mid-range is just kind of the caveat of that. Wasn't the greatest free throw shooter, so 71. He was probably more towards LeBron than he was towards MJ, but he still hit him at a decent clip. Um, Playmaking wise, he was better than MJ. He was literally the point forward before point forwards kind of existed. You got gold dimer, silver break starter, silver versatile visionary, so this will definitely be a really nice build to have for kind of helping your teammates thrive a little bit, and also being able to obviously get your own stuff off, so you can hit the threes, you can dunk over everyone. It's looking pretty nice. 80 ball handle, so you got strong handle on gold, ankle assassin handles for days on bronze, silver unpluckable, also really good. At 6'8", 80 ball handle is all you really need, especially on this game where all the ball handling is so fluid. Like, if you know what dribble moves you want, perfect. This is perfect. 75 speed with ball. It is not worth putting any more on this because I'm pretty sure it only caps out at 78, which doesn't really give you any worthwhile animations, and don't get lightning launch, and it's under the 80 threshold to get a few more boosts, so 75 it is. Defensively, this is where the build is a little bit more up there than MJ. Obviously, with the 7'2" wingspan, you're gonna get a few more blocks. You're gonna get into the lanes a little better, even though the steal is down. Like, MJ has an 85 steal for gold interceptor and silver glove. This one 73 for silver interceptor and bronze glove. But you're gonna be able to get in those lanes because most of the other small forwards as well aren't gonna have as high of a ball handle as your shooting guards. So it's gonna be equally as effective steal wise. Perimeter defense. This is where you're gonna use your build specialization the most, in my opinion. So you're going to add 2 that you get from build specialization to perimeter defense, which will give you gold challenger, gold on ball menace, and then when you get 3 more cap breakers, chuck it on your strength, and then every single perimeter defensive badge is on gold, and that's before you use your max plus 2s and your max plus ones. So what I would use them on is I would use the +2 on ball menace, so you get legend on ball menace on this Scottie Pippen build, and then I'd use the max +1 on interceptor to get gold interceptor to get into those lanes a little bit better yet again. Unless you want to go for more of a paint protector, in which case you can go paint patroller or high flying denier. It really depends what you're looking for. I do, however, want to add that challenger and high flying denier, from what I've tested, works hand in hand with each other. Challenger gets you the contest, and high flying denier gets you the block. So having a high enough both of them, you'll be blocking a lot of shots rather than layups and whatnot. But that's really beneficial for those just guys that stand out in the corner and whatnot. 74 interior, it's not the greatest, but obviously at small forward you're not really guarding the power forward or center that much, so just having bronze post lockdown and bronze paint patroller will be enough for just in case you get a switch. Pippen also wasn't a renowned rebounder, so I'm only giving him bronze rebound chaser and box out beast. Still better than MJ at, I think he averaged 8 rebounds in his prime, Pippen, as opposed to 6 by MJ. But if you look at the height difference and the wingspan difference, it'll still be about that in 2K. So that's that. 80 speed at 6'8", I'd say that's pretty good. Paired with the 80 agility, you're going to be clamping a lot of people down that didn't know you could clamp them. Especially since this build name doesn't really scream defense. It more screams offense, but if you want to be that sneaky defender, if they didn't pay attention to your stats at the start of the game, then I reckon this is quite the good build for that. 82 strength, it gets you a movable enforcer on silver, strong handle on gold, bronze physical finisher, brick wall, post lockdown, all the ones you want. 80 vertical obviously gives you gold poster and pogo stick, along with silver high flying denier. Now you can also use your cap breakers to get rise up. So I'm pretty sure 3 or 4 of them will get you to a 72, so you can get bronze rise up if you so choose you want that. But obviously it's completely unnecessary in this build because you got 93 driving dunk. We got shades of Jaylen Brown, Gerald Wallace, and Corey Maggette. I'm pretty sure that's how you say Corey Maggette. I got no idea. So you've got weaknesses, doesn't know much of a mid-range. Yeah, that's true for Pippen. Usually out of rebounding position. It won't matter too much on this build. You're 6'8" with 7'2" wingspan. Most people are going to have smaller wingspans so they can get a higher shot. But this one's just an absolute specimen as far as dunking, perimeter defense, and just all around game. So strength, effortless, elevation, and traffic, 100%. Can guard the best offensive player, 100%. That was Pippen's role, and that's what I designed this build for. These are my personal recommendations for animations for a Scottie Pippen build. So we got a custom jump shot in here, Pippen base, Pippen release 1, and Beluba 2. Put at 85 Pippen, 15 Beluba at max speed, and you've got a shot that only requires a 78 3 ball, which we of course have. I would go more Beluba, but I can't, purely because then it's ineligible for this build. So dunk styles, just gone really basic. I looked up what Pippen's actual dunk styles were, added 1 or 2 here or there, and yeah, that's how we got these. Let's go back to this. Free throw, Pippen, go to shot, herder, pull up, Pro 3, spin, Pro, hop jumper, Pro 2. For the layups, you can't really get too much with this one, but they're still pretty damn decent because he's so tall. So small, layup normal, swing reverse, Simmons floater, quick scoop small, Euro step Zion, Randall hop step, swing spin, and then we've got pro fade, Jokic hook, Kobe Bryant hop shot, Kobe go-to shot, and Kawhi Leonard motion style, so you can get that defensive animations. Pass style, you actually have a lot to choose from in here, but the quickest and probably most effective I've seen is De'Aaron Fox, so that's what I'm going. Zach LaVine dribble style, Michael Jordan size up, Jordan pull combos, Butler escape, pro combo, LeBron crossover, Pippen behind the back, spin Tatum, Edwards hezzy, Butler step back, Kobe triple threat. So almost the same as the MJ build, but there's a few tweaks here or there. So that's still pretty damn good to get on a Pippen build.
Get that!